Ooh. Oh. God damn. I don't know what's happening to the earth right now. I mean, during fucking July, it was warm as all balls, and as soon as it turned August, it's fucking cold. I mean, it's not like cold, like I can still, like, I'm totally fine in this and nothing else, but it is cold enough that I'm considering taking a jacket with me when I go outside now. Alright everybody, so we're back out here at the log yard, and man, don't you just love it when there's just a lot of projects going on? I mean, we got the campsite project, we're still kind of working on the outside of the cottage area and that whole property, and we have this log yard property as well. So, last time here at the log yard, we built, or we made that stump, or we engraved that stump into the ground, and that was a fun project. So today we're kind of continuing this area, and the plan is that we're going to be building some sawhorses out here, because if we have all this firewood here, and I've been looking at all this, and there is rounds in here which I am 99% sure that will not fit into the firewood mill, so those will have to be sawed up by hand. And yes, I am acutely aware that the camera is kind of wonky in this video, but if you saw what I was using as a tripod, you would understand why. Alright, so this is the stuff that we have currently, and we do have some nice stuff over there, but somebody here at the ranch are using this stuff for their own project, so this is not actually ours, they're just storing it here. But this is the pile that we need to work with. There is definitely potential to this pile, but I'm hoping that we don't need to do a whole bunch of work tearing stuff apart before we can actually start building. And I want to be really careful because I'm in sneakers out here, and there's a lot of, well, there's a lot of nails everywhere, which is not ideal for sneakers. Don't ask me why I'm in sneakers, that's just the way it is currently. I don't have my boots. What should I use? Alright, so I found this piece. No, I found this piece right here, which is under a bunch of, oh wait, it's gonna come out there easy. I was gonna say it's under a bunch of garbage, but this guy is actually pretty good, so I'm gonna use this for, I can actually use this for the whole thing, to be honest. I don't even need to use that shittier piece back there. God damn. Alright, let's get to work. So we got screws, we got the sawzall, of course, and my tool belt. Alright, let's get to it then. Alright, so the plan is as follows. So, we're gonna make 2 sets of planks, basically. 2 sets of planks, and both of those sets are gonna be in kind of like a cross, like this. One here, and one in front. And then there's gonna be 2 planks coming across, like this, and that's gonna hold up the whole structure. I don't know if this is making really that much sense, but it'll all make sense here in a few minutes. Now, a lot of people might be asking, why am I not doing this in the shop? The reason is because it's still nice out, and I want to be outside. So how big should I make it? Should I make it like 50 centimeters? It doesn't need to be too big. I mean, the whole idea is that we're gonna have big logs on this, so I mean, I don't want to like lift a big old fucking, especially a big old birch or whatever, onto a stand that's like a meter high. So I'm probably gonna make it like 50 centimeters. Yeah, let's do 50. There, that's the 50 mark. The first 50 mark, so that's our first cut. Then we'll need 2 more of these. God damn it. Hey, I got a good idea. Let's use the splitting bench that we made last time to actually finish this job because it's much better ground right here. So 250s, the X is gonna be kind of like that, and it's at a good height. Even the X is like that. That might actually, that's not a bad height in my opinion. You could even make it kind of like this, so it's a little bit higher, but maybe not because of, you know, just have this long bit like that. Let's do that. Why is this one? Why the fuck was that on second? Alright, that ain't too bad. More exact. Alright, so I created 2 additional pieces to hold up the main infrastructure of this, and that would be these 2 right here. So this one and this one. So those are going to hold up the pieces, these pieces, basically. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, why are you so fucking, like, blum? Why aren't you like, oh, because these are not even going in that far. And then we'll screw it in here. With some proper fucking screws. Because of, that's the way it's supposed to be. And this is supposed to be the sturdiest part of the entire build, so better have some proper fucking screws for this. Oh. Technologia. But I think I'm gonna put this guy right here. It's a bit like it needs like proper ground here, so it will stay up there. I think I'm gonna put the girl right there, and then let's put a log on it, see how it does. This will work for the purpose here. That's actually pretty good, isn't it? Right there, and then start sawing right there. 20-inch bar, perfect height. When you're done here, by the way, you can get it pretty far, like put it right there. Once it's this short, then you just cut it from the middle, like from down up from the middle, and then that's 2 firewood rounds. It's the perfect size actually, or the perfect length. And just with, when you have that 20-inch bar, even with like a shorter one, like a 14, you're still going to be able to cut pretty easily. Well, yet again, everybody, our place is just getting better. Now we have a sawhorse, we have a splitting bench, we have everything that we need here to make firewood. And to be honest, we can use that sawhorse also to make logs, like chainsaw milling and stuff like that. So, anyway, as you may be able to tell, it's episode 99, which means next episode is a huge milestone. Episode 100. Trust me, we have a crazy episode coming out for episode 100. Well, of course, to celebrate the crazy milestone, reaching episode 100. And yeah, we have filmed part of it. But part of it is still yet to be filmed, so it's probably going to be a few weeks until that video comes out. Once it does, trust me, it's going to be the perfect video worth for the 100th episode. Anyway, thanks everybody so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. See you in the next one. Peace.